Guys, hi everybody out there in Zoom and out there that will be on YouTube and watching on replay. We're happy to come to you today with the Next Web 3 team here, a few of us, and we have Mr. Peter Gantner in the house. So what's going on, Peter? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Guys,
How's
hi
everybody
everybody
else
out there in
doing?
Zoom. Good, fantastic.
Oh, we were hearing you again. You were repeating yourself.
Yeah, it was important. I thought it would be good to hear it twice.
Say it twice, right? So, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody had a great week. It has been a little stressful for us in the last couple of weeks with a few events taking place from ZK Sync. Had already done their snapshot, a lot of work and effort and energy that we put into it. And then now, more recently, with Layer Zero changing their rules and kind of changing their thing. The great part about it is, guys, you do have a promise from us that you will receive the airdrops that you've paid for, right, for us to do for you. And so I've actually already begun to replace the funds into a lot of AXA, your AXA accounts, for us to begin to replace the airdrops that the two airdrops. So we're working on all that strategy, putting that together, still continuing to work away. We're much better positioned in the next 6 airdrops that we're working on right now, and we'll continue to push forward until we have a victories after victory after victory. So this has not discouraged us in the least bit. It's actually made us more determined, not only to begin to do this, but really determined to get in and work and fix the industry. We had a call I had mentioned last week with an attorney. We do have an attorney that is willing to pick up and run with the ZK Sync case. I'm just trying to wonder if I have the wherewithal in that to focus on suing them versus going and making a difference in the industry by going and building something that's better, something that's more dynamic, um, and something moving forward, because it will take some effort on our part. We'll have to take time away from, we've got to collect a bunch of information, a bunch of stuff. So I'm in a place where I'm trying to figure that part out right now. We're going to put together some stuff this next week for the attorney and then get it over to him. He'll do a little bit more research on it. It would take a little bit of capital from us, but anyway, it's a tough one because they basically did a rug pull, changed the rules, did something that they shouldn't have. But the key is do we want to spend the next few years or time frame fighting with somebody versus building something that's absolutely incredible and unique? So anyway, so those are two of the developments over the last week. Um, we're continuing to improve the software, continuing to improve our processes for doing this stuff and getting it going. Of course, you guys know we have stopped selling packages right now until we can deliver for the people that we've already had purchase it. That was a hard decision to make. However, I believe it's the right decision because now we can focus on delivering what it is that we've promised to you guys. Once we get that in place, then we can say, okay, now let's open back up the doors and bring in some new additional customers and move things forward from there. Couple of great things that have happened in the blockchain space this past week. One of them is that the SEC has dropped all investigation and stuff against Ethereum. That is huge. Now, it did not move the market. I was blown away, right? I thought for sure Ethereum was going back to $4,000. This thing was going to run like crazy. It didn't, because I don't know why, right? It's a mystery to me. However, but what I do know is not only did Ethereum win, but a lot of tokens that launched on the Ethereum chain won as well, right? A lot of, and all the ERC, Solana, all of them won yesterday or over this past week when they dropped that stuff, because it begins to show that They just can't railroad through this and make, do whatever they want to do. It shows the power of blockchain. It shows the power of Web3 and the direction that it's heading in and moving. So, normally it's like, oh, goodness gracious, these, 3-letter agencies after you, you can almost, you know, almost bet that they're going to win, right? That there's going to be, but case after case now, the people have been winning. I'm not going to say that crypto or Web3 has been winning. People have been winning, right? Whether it's XRP, whether it's Ethereum, we keep winning when it comes to the court systems, right? There was a case before that actually where they said if you're staking, the IRS, pretty powerful organization, right? Usually has a pretty good win record when it does its thing. They went after staking revenue, saying that you should have to pay taxes on staking prior to selling off the asset. Guess what? They lost too. So, it just, one of my hesitations for getting into crypto in the first place was that I thought for sure that there's no way that the powers that be would let crypto survive and run and be successful. But luckily, there were some people out there that said, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to go for it anyway. And they continued to push forward and make things happen, right? For whatever reason it is, right? So now, now we do have a system in place that can help facilitate decentralization and help move us in the right direction from there. So, it's been a little stressful this week and last week, but I know that the stress is going to go away. We're going to replace it with good things. We're going to replace it with, airdrops, and we're going to celebrate and we're going to move forward on that. What with Layer Zero, guys, I will let you know that we missed getting it for everybody by just a couple transactions. When they tightened it up and said, oh, we're instead of giving away this much, we're only going to give away this much. They basically increased the what it took to get it. All right. And we did actually have 4 wallets that qualified for it. And they just did, after looking at all the information and the data, we did a few more transactions for those wallets than we did for the rest of the wallets, just through the process of doing it. That's one of the things we're working on now with our software, is working on the algorithms that line up and say, hey, this person needs something done for them, or this person needs something done for them, or this person. So it's balanced across the board on that side. So we had a small victory, as in we got some airdrops for a couple of members, but not a giant victory because we didn't get it for everyone. Now, because of the size of it that they did it, the airdrop wouldn't even met the criteria anyway of the $150 minimum, because of the basic, they shrunk it down dramatically and said, hey, instead of giving a lot of tokens now, we're going to spread them out over 3 years. Now, the one thing that does is it allows us to qualify for airdrops down the road. I did have some wallets of my own that qualified. I'm selling off the tokens and putting that money back in to cover the cost, the fees that I've done. ZK Sync and Layer Zero. On ZK Sync, a wallet that I followed the criteria that we did for all the members, got 1,108 tokens, valued at, on the day of the launch, about $332.40. So that would have been an airdrop that we would have actually been successful on, had it not already been that they had taken the snapshot and not told anybody. So that's another sad moment, but it showed that we did the right criteria, right? So one, we were close on everybody, and the other one we would have had as if the rules were a little bit more fair and played a little bit differently. So that means the next 6 we're in, right? We're going to do it. They're going to come out, and we're going to start helping people increase their digital wealth. So let's start talking about other things that we're doing. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be sharing a master plan for what we're going to do with Nexus, as far as the projects in the past that we've done. I think you'll be very excited about the direction that we're heading in, and that pathway. We're going to be able to really get focused. Last night, I was sent some video. I tried to show it to Corey, but he needed his beauty rest. So I don't know, maybe I'll show it to you guys here today. I don't know. I got to think about it, because I was told that I wasn't really supposed to show it to everybody. But me, I don't really follow very many rules when it comes to that type of stuff. But you work on something, and it's this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece. We got to tie it all together, and we're and if all this stuff comes together, we're going to have a metaverse with Otherverse that just absolutely rocks people's socks off, right? And so the beta launches, the closed beta, and you're like, well, this is cool. The best looking avatars out there, environment's cool, but let me walk up to this little dashboard thing. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, let me try to do some other stuff. Some events taking place. They're kind of cool, right? Playing some bingo and different things like that. But it just seems limited on where you can go and what you can do. You go in the closet and you're like, I don't know if I like these clothes that much, right? And then you maybe try to put a mustache on, or a wig, or maybe put on a piece of jewelry, and it just doesn't work as well as you want it to. Well, I have to say, guys, after seeing what I saw last night, so it's been hard for me to sleep recently, right? I have to tell you, I slept like a baby last night. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed, fell asleep in like 10-15 minutes, and then just woke up here about 9:30. So what is that? About 6 hours sleep. That's like a lot of sleep. That's like amazing sleep, right? I didn't wake up 18 times. And the reason why is because what I am going to show you guys one of the videos, right? And the video that I'm going to show you is not video that was made up. You're going to see these are going to come out over the next couple of weeks, and they're going to say actual footage filmed in the metaverse that people are about to see, okay? Right? People that are about to be able to go into in the next 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks. I don't know the time frame on it, right? They're having to tie all these pieces together. When I think about metaverse, I think about every time it comes up, Meta, Facebook spending billions of dollars and having a mediocre to lame metaverse up and running. I think about the other 20 metaverses that I've downloaded and went and looked at and said, oh my God, this is a piece of trash, right? These things are horrible. I think about looking at Decentraland, and at one point, Decentraland's token was valued at, I believe, $10 billion. And I look at how cartoony it was. And, I see the fashion show that they ran and go, oh my goodness gracious, how would anybody buy clothes on I think a fashion show is to show off the clothes and then goes, oh, wow, that's trendy. I want to get that. And I go wear it. I don't know how you do that. Recently, you guys saw that IKEA put a store in Roblox. Now, Roblox has been very successful. $50 billion market cap, tens of millions of visitors. Most of those visitors are children, right? Young adults. But I just, when I saw the sales clerks, first of all, that they were advertising, I thought, could I ever buy anything from a blob cartoon character? And then when you look at the furniture that's sitting there in the store, could you ever take that experience seriously? And the answer is no. There's just no way that you could. Maybe you could buy furniture for your cartoon house in the metaverse, but you couldn't buy anything in the real world that is serious or moving forward. That is about to change, and it's going to change in a big way. And it's about to change with a company, not that we, will hold some tokens in, not that we'll hold some other different things in, but a company that we've helped guide, be part of over the last 2.5 years now, right? One that next Web3, the Nexus ecosystem, has a unique relationship that is second to none. Second to none. And I think about it, and it's like, what if this was 1997, 98, and we were sitting there and we had this phenomenal relationship with some guy named Jeff. And this guy named Jeff was talking about people shopping from home, right? People that would be able to go buy, you'd be able to have products delivered to your house. And, he's going down and putting books in the back of his car and driving them to the post office and dropping them off. People are like, oh, this company, it's never going to work. This internet thing's never going to work. But he kept building and he kept going. And year after year, things took longer. Software didn't work as well as they wanted to, but he kept refining the algorithms. He kept pushing forward and eventually went from books to delivering other things. As a matter of fact, he got in the auction business and it completely failed. It didn't work. It was a failure. I don't know if you guys know this, but Amazon tried to compete against eBay in the auction space. Absolute, utter failure. I don't know. How many of you guys right now are using the Fire phone? Oh no, that's wait a minute. That didn't go so well, did it? Amazon putting out their own phone. It didn't go so well. So not everything people do succeeds, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't succeed at the end of the day, right? Jeff Bezos is one of the wealthiest people in the world. And if somebody had the relationship that I explained with Amazon and they brought a community with them, what would that look like today for those community members here 20, 25 years down the road? It would be tremendous. And that's the position I believe we are in with Otherverse. I believe we're in a position where, and hear me with this, guys, the metaverse will dominate Web3. The metaverse will dominate Web3. It will be the core. It will be the center of DeFi, DPIN, decentralized social media. It will be the center of all of it. It is the key component. It is a digital environment. AI. Are you kidding me? AI in real world is wow. AI in a metaverse, holy mackerel, right? I mean, absolutely incredible. It's a digital environment, and these are digital value, digital assets, digital information, digital processes, digital technology is going to function better in a digital environment. It is as clear to me as anything, right? My hand in front of my face right now. It is as clear as that will be the environment that it will do function the best in. Okay. So why is all this important? Because inside this digital environment, there will be opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity as projects come in and build and as they grow. Hold on one sec, guys. Brian is calling me right now, actually. Hey, Brian.
The only place where you talk about a project and then they call you, he's probably calling and saying, "Don't you dare show that video."
He just knows. He knows Peter.
He's like, yeah, I just heard word that you're trying to sort of otherverse video." And Peter's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna show it. Watch me. I'm gonna show this right now.
I
It's gonna be incredible."
love it. It is true though. I mean, it is amazing that we can be discussing the future of all of this and have, that's how close the connection is. That's how close the relationship is.
So, guys, it would
And
be like, we're back in 1996 and Jeff Bezos just called me on the telephone to ask me, what is it that you
we were
need, Peter?
just
What is it
saying,
you want? I mean, literally, that's what he said. He says, I want to get you what you need. So call me when you're done because I want to discuss,
Oh,
stuff, right?
I told him that he called to tell you not to show that video because he heard somebody said that you were about to show a video.
Oh my goodness gracious,
it
guys!
wasn't me. It might have been Corey that told them, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, it's incredible. So why don't I do this? Why don't I show you guys why I got such a good night's sleep? Now, for some of you guys might look at it and go, I don't understand maybe as much as what I see in this, and that's okay if you don't, right? Some of you may see what I see in it, which is the functionality, the fact that, and again, this is not okay. So over the years, guys, you've seen some pretty cool stuff if you've watched, if you've looked from other metaverses. They put out some really cool video. Okay. I will tell you that that video from every one of them is fake. Okay. They had somebody go in with software in a studio and they created fake video of what their metaverse, what they wanted their metaverse to look like. And me and Brian have had these conversations over the last year, especially. Well, maybe we need to try to make a video and show what it might look like. And Brian and I have both come to the conclusion that no, we want to show what is real. What, when you log in at some point here in the near future, I'm not going to put a date on it, right, guys? We're shooting for the next few weeks to get the software done, but it's software and there's always delays and problems. And I've learned one thing now is never make any promises on software, right? If software is involved with it, because who knows how long things take. And programming is programming and it's not easy to do. And especially when you talk about something that has parts and pieces. Okay. So I'm stalling a little bit right now because I'm trying to figure out which of the three videos to show you guys, right? One's longer. It's the closet where people will go, and that's the one I'm going to show you guys actually. Now that I've thought about it, it's a little bit longer than the other video, but it gives you the dynamic. Now, so this was filmed. So RQ went in, opened up the software, and she was using the software while she was filming this. Okay. Now, if you guys have gone into the closet, how many people here have been in Otherverse right now into the current software right now? So Corey's been in there. All right, good. The closet, you can go in and you can select one or two things, right? You can put some different pants on or shirts and that type of stuff. Okay. So let me get into my email here. I'm going to turn it over to Corey for a minute to talk while I go in my email, and I'm going to set up my
Yeah. So, yeah, Marty, yeah, you've been in there though. And, we all got to experience the beta phase and how cool it was. And if you guys have been in any other kind of metaverses, you know how epic this is. And you'll see why Peter is excited. Slept well. Yeah. Yeah. And we've done several not only in the closets, but we've explored the other verse and actually have had some calls. If you guys have been around, we've had some podcasts and Saturday calls and all that good
All right.
stuff.
So I hope this will run well over Zoom. If not, we're going to take this content and we're going to turn it into some marketing pieces to say, hey, this is what's coming here, right? So very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that. There's no sound, guys. It's silent movies right now, back to the 1930s, silent film. But it's the context of what you're going to see here and go from. So again, this is actual metaverse stuff. So we're going to jump into the closet and we're going to say, oh, RQ needs to make your character. You can start to see the style of RQ here going through. Now you'll see on the left this time, there is a mouse that's moving around there. It's a little small, but this is her actually selecting different items within the closet. So, you know, we got to change her shoes. So you can see the shoes changing.
Peter, is that your
There.
mouse in the middle of the screen?
Oh, yes, that is.
Okay,
Thank
cool. You
you.
got
it. So you see the mouse, though, moving over on the left-hand side. This is, again, not faked video. This is real video in the metaverse. And then we're going to say, oh, wait, we need a haircut here. We need to get some style going on haircuts. So we're going to switch out maybe some hair or find a hairstyle that we like. This is huge for in metaverse, guys, because I can now go in and customize my character and make a character that looks more like myself or more like what I'd like to look like, right? There's a couple options. One, make something that looks similar to me. The second is to make something that looks maybe, you know, different than me, right? Instead of me being 5'6", maybe I could be 6 foot tall like Corey, right? And so, or maybe thinner, right, than I am right now, or maybe, you know, more muscular, whatever it may be. So you got some hair accessories here that are going on. You can put in your hair. This is a pretty decently long video, guys. We're going to go through a lot of stuff. This just shows you the diversity inside the closet, what you do. Oh, maybe you want to put on some glasses. It's sunny today in the metaverse. So you want to put on some different stylish glasses. You'll see her unclicking. Going to go back to that view there. Continue on the hair thing. Let's get the right color. This is essential for a metaverse, is for people to be able to go there. Oh, look at the neck. There we go. Let's put on some different neck accessories here.
It's the eye movement that's getting me, Peter. I mean, she's looking to the left and the right, like she's looking at her classic one. What do I want to wear next?
Yeah.
Very realistic.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Try on the different neckwear and different fabrics with the neckwear. You'll see now she's got some earrings in and she's changing her earrings out. It's small, so they're some are hard to see, but again, changing out and accessorizing on the different aspects of the metaverse. And then of course, RQ, you know, she's gonna eventually decide she wants to put in maybe a lip ring here and a nose ring, right? Because a lot less painful than doing it in real life, I'm sure. Oh, there you go, an eyebrow ring right there that we can put in there to kind of grab that style. A little dressing up there. Character blinking. Oh, there we go. We need a thing in our cheek here, right? I don't know if you guys noticed that. We got now a little cheek thing, a piercing in the cheek there. We're going to do a piercing in her lip right now. Piercing in her nose and her lip. Hey, there we go. Now we're styling. Now we're rocking and rolling.
And this has come a long way.
Oh, there you go. Got to put on a necklace. There you go. The collar was a little much. Let's go with a much more daintier wallet there. I mean, necklace. Oh, bracelets. We just threw on some bracelets there. Yeah, let's change those up a little bit.
This is highly customizable.
Oh, there's so many things, guys. You could have 10,000 people and have no two avatars that are the same.
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean, and again, this will continue to grow and expand. How this will grow
So
and
Corey and I
expand
aren't gonna wear the same T-shirt then in that metaverse like we're in.
You probably
exactly just the same way, right? So here's the cool thing, guys, is this is the initial closet that's here. Very quickly, there will begin the development where people like yourself and I, or maybe some young kids that say, hey, you know, I want to be a designer, will begin to develop their own clothes, their own stuff, and they'll put them in marketplaces and they'll sell them. And when you buy them, they'll go in your closet, right? Different, you know, shoe designers and developers. You know, we've got some bathing suits here in case you're going down to the beach or going swimming in the lagoon, right? You gotta, you don't want to swim in your clothes, right? So you come and throw on some beachwear there for that. So, and there you go. RQ's character. That's what she saved. She's got the hair accessories. She's got all that cool stuff going on. So guys, that is why I slept so well last night, because all the hard work, all the stuff that we've put into it is about to pay off in a major way. I'm going to actually show you guys one more video, but you guys can't tell on me, all right? Because if you guys tell on me, I'll be in trouble. And then you know, people won't share stuff with me early like this because they'll be like, well, I shared it with you last time, and then you showed it to all these people, right? That you weren't supposed to show it to. Believe this is it. Let me show you. This to me is the huge part of it as well. Well, I guess I'm going to show you guys two more videos. Okay. So again, I need everybody to promise me, like, when we put these out in a week or two, you're not like, oh yeah, I saw that last 2 weeks ago on Peter's call, right? I'm not going to, right? Like Brian's not going to read a comment, right? And go, oh my goodness, I saw this already, right? Okay.
Yeah. That includes all you guys on YouTube as well.
Right. All you guys on YouTube, the whole world, right? Just don't narc me out. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, one more, and then I think we have a couple questions we'll answer real quick, and then we'll call it a Saturday because I've got to get back to work. I've got some stuff to do with Brian so we can get this put together. So this is really cool, and I think Corey's going to love this because, you know, we have events occasionally, and Corey will be the DJ on those events. So let's see what Corey's DJing will look like in the metaverse here. Oh, wait, no, this is the other one. Hold on. This is not the DJ one yet. This is really cool, guys. So on the bottom of the metaverse that you guys saw, there were always like a line of emojis there, right? Little actions that you could do, little things that you could do. I'm going to play the DJ one here in a minute. Check out the panel now, how you load this up and all the different actions. So that's really what I want you to look at. She's selecting from there. So down at the bottom, you'll see here, right here is where I'm talking about. That's what it showed before in the metaverse already, right? There were this little bar right here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different actions, quick actions that you could do in the metaverse, right? I want you guys to, again, watch the mouse, watch the panel, and watch the diversity in the number of things that you can pick to move down and how easy it is to customize this bar yourself in here, how quickly you can do it and put this stuff together. Oh, I don't want that one. No, maybe this one. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I like that one right there. I want to be able to flex the muscle. Corey will have that one on his thing that flex the muscle on there. He'll have that. And then now the character is actually doing the action, one of the actions that she put on the bar there, the quick bar. It's doing a few of the actions right there. rolling your neck, right? How many of us roll our, oh my goodness gracious. So did you guys, I'm going to play that one again because it's just amazing to me. Let's play it again here one more time. So we jump on the quick bar, we open it up. You guys can see too, that's only one tab. This is open is one of the tabs. There's a whole list of tabs there on that side of it that is there for you to be able to pick. Oh, the Rhonda's on there.
Rhonda's sign language.
Yes. And then we're going to move forward there. And then, of course, she's going to pick that action. And you'll see that there's multiple options for the one action, right? So there won't be only single actions that'll take place. There'll be multiple actions there that you can do for a single act thing. And this will grow. And by the way, guys, people will do these themselves and they'll put them in marketplaces and they'll sell these, right? Another avenue of building in the economy and making stuff happen. Eventually, there'll be thousands of these done and they'll be developed for skateboarders, right? So let's say there's a famous skateboarder and he does a certain trick. Well, those tricks will be in here. You can set those. Your character will do the trick, that type of stuff. And again, the whole economy side of things. I'll show you guys one more video here real quick. And then we'll answer the couple questions. And then I'm going to get back to work because it's just another work day today. Let's see here. And we got a lot to do to continue to push forward. All right, here we go. I'm going to share one more time here. We're going to share here. This is very cool. It begins to show the functionality inside the metaverse. So this is, you know, somebody walking in. Oh, wait, I'm going to be the DJ today, and I'm going to be running the party. Let me go up to the DJ panel, and now let me begin to use my mouse to select the different actions that I need to do in order to run it. So you'll see she's selecting stuff on the keypad, and then she's going to go over and going to start pushing some buttons. Other menus are going to come up, and we're going to be able to select. Guys, this is when a DJ can come in and show their own style. It's not a pre-recorded, press a button and, you know, the piano plays, right? This is a DJ being able to sit in front of a panel, a functioning, working panel. This is not fake, guys. This is a panel that's actually working in the metaverse. The software, this is this alone in itself is a pretty complex working piece of software that is built on top of it. That's why this is taking longer. All this needs to be tied together. The closet is a piece of software. The emojis is a piece of software. This panel here showing here, the DJ panel, all the different things that you can do. You can have sound up, sound down, different lighting, and all the things that are taking place here to make a party unique, to make, you know, to be able to express a DJ. So I want you to think about this. Somebody like a DJ Cal or one of the bigger DJs being able to come in, and they are different than the DJ that was there before because they're able to go in and change the music, scratch, do whatever it is that DJs do. Very short piece, guys, but it's the power of it. Of course, right next to it was the, you know, the piano right next to it, the keyboard. That is functioning as well, right? Where somebody can sit there and actually play within the metaverse. A lot of super exciting stuff, things that are coming down the road. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. And I'm going to answer a couple questions here real quick, and then I'm going to get back to work. So if I currently have a 3-pack, am I going to miss out on any airdrop since I can't purchase the 9-pack now due to the pause? Nope. You're not going to miss out on anything, Craig. We're going to get things cranked up and we'll make things happen. If you do want to upgrade, just let us know too. You know, we can process that for you because right now we're working on 6 airdrops. So Right now, we're replacing for the people that had the 3 packs that we did ZK Sync and Layer 0. Those are being replaced, and that those airdrops are being done for you. So if you do want to do that, Craig, just reach out to customer service, and they'll make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Okay, we don't want anybody to miss out as we continue to move things forward. Are these your options if you're trunk or everyone? Are these your options if have a trunk? No, these are not. Those are items that come with the closet already, just the basic items, the stuff that you'll be getting in the trunk. We're doing a reveal this week, guys, of the apartment you'll get. So you'll know if you'll have, if you've gotten a trunk in Otherverse, you'll get a key, cool key to your apartment. You don't get the apartment yet because the world has to be fully launched for that to happen. They're being built and all that stuff right now. They're in construction. You know how long construction takes sometimes, right? It takes a little while to build and get the fine finishing right and all that stuff. And then also you'll get the reveal of how many items you have. So when you purchase your trunk, the trunk came with the trunk itself. It came with a whole bunch of items, anywhere from maybe 6 to 18 items in your, or 6 to 12, I think it is, items in your trunk. Rare particle effects, all that stuff. That stuff won't really be available until the world is open as well and running. Probably September, October is when people will actually get their apartments and get the items. But what you will know on this coming Thursday is how many rare, how many legendary. Do you have legendary clothing, legendary jewelry? So it'll take you to the next level of what's in your trunk and what's there. And that will be this Thursday. You will have to do nothing. We're going to drop these in on the Polygon chain. So originally we minted on the Ethereum chain. The trunks will stay on the Ethereum chain. However, the stuff that's coming out will be on the Polygon chain. And then eventually, as it moves over, we'll have a bridge over onto Solana, which will be right now where the operating is. So, but you will have to do nothing except for sit back, relax, and see, oh my goodness, I got a legendary this, or oh my goodness, I got a penthouse, or oh my goodness, I got a, whatever it is that you have. Okay, so that is working on it right now. Let's see. Do you feel we'll execute an airdrop for June? Well, yeah, we'll definitely have an airdrop for June because there were some people who did the premium airdrop, which was the Blast airdrop. That will happen on June 27th. Absolutely, positively will happen on June 27th. That's about 50 people that decided to participate in that. Those 50 people, every single one of them will get an airdrop. I don't know if none of the other projects we're working on right now are doing it in June. There's a couple that are rumored to possibly be in July, but I really believe it'll probably be August, about the time we really start cranking up and we start seeing some airdrops. The way we had set this up is we had done a couple airdrops that we thought we would get in June, and then 1 or 2 that we think would come in July, and then 1 or 2 in August. And that would have gotten the ball rolling on it. You guys know we had the problem with the 2 for June. So, we added Blast just about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, just because of we got some info on it that it was going to be, an interesting one. So we jumped in there and did that one. We are going to be doing another premium one here pretty soon, where basically you'll just put up more digital assets. We'll do the airdrop for you. And so we'll be talking about that here probably in the next week or 2. If you don't want to participate, that's okay. If you do, great. We'll get it set up for you. We were able to get the multipliers for the people on Blast. So it wasn't just to go, this is quite a bit of work, right? We had to do the initial one, and then we had to go in and get 11 multipliers for each and every single person. So we had to go back, we had to do the initial, which was about 11 or 12 different transactions, things going on. Then we had to go back 10, 11 additional times to do more stuff over the last month. So it's not just a one and done kind of a thing, right? All right. Oh, thank you, Craig. Let's see. When the airdrop hits, are we prepared and able to sell as it happens in case of a drop like ZK layer 0? Yeah, so when it happens, guys, the community will jump in and go and do an initial. So ZK Sync, guys, I would not have recommended selling ZK Sync if they didn't do what they did. It doesn't matter if it drops day 1 or day 2 or day 3. You'll watch Wormhole dropped. It's come back up some. As a matter of fact, you could have bought Wormhole at 50 cents, and I don't know where it's at right now. I haven't looked recently, but it went down. And I don't know, some of us listened to a recommendation. We bought some and it went up and we made some money on it, right? So remember, on airdrops, and I want to make sure everybody understands this. We're doing projects that we believe in, projects that we believe have. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't screw up like ZK Sync has. And like, layer 0 right now is down, and we missed the layer 0 one, and we missed it because of what layer 0 did. But I got to tell you, layer 0 is a D-pin. It's becoming one of the core backbones of the entire thing. It is still a good project. As a matter of fact, I will probably be buying some layer 0 at 18, 20 cents. Not financial advice, because we're in a weird place right now. We had a little mini bull run, and now it's steady and it's just hanging there. But I believe in what we're doing. I believe in blockchain, and I believe it's going to go up. So yes, we'll claim these things on the day it happens. It'll take a little bit of time. We got to claim for 360 people, but within an hour of the claim going live, we'll claim them, and then you'll be able to transfer those to your wallet, and you'll be able to decide what you want to do, if you want to exit the project or if you want to hang out and make money. Remember, guys, there's very few people who exited Bitcoin and Ethereum who made a lot of money. The people who really made the money are the ones that held when it went up, and they held and it went down, and then it went up and it went down. The problem is with buying and selling, okay, is that you usually buy when it's lower and sell when it's high, or sell when it's lower and buy when it's higher, right? And again, it's market conditions has a lot to do that. So I don't but we will set it up to where it'll take a little bit of time. We can't instantly claim these because we don't use software. We are not doing this with bots. We are not cheating the system. These are individual people that are doing these. So I would say I did some claims here recently on some airdrops. It usually takes a minute to go in and claim. So if 360 people to claim for, let's say, it will take 360 minutes to go in and claim. It's about 5 or 6 hours if one person was doing it, but we'll have a team of 10 people working on it. So it will probably take us about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes to an hour to go through and claim all of those airdrops, okay, and get them in your wallet. Then you'll have to go in and say, yes, I want to transfer it, or whatever you want to do with it, okay? So we're going to get it to you as fast as we possibly can, and move forward from there. What exactly will happen at the burn? Guys, you're just going to see the reveal of what your trunk is, and we'll just hang out and share. We're not really going to go pile wood up in the street and set it on fire and burn and, pollute and all that stuff, right? We're going to go ahead and it'll just be a get together at the event, and your NFTs will pop up on, we've done these before where your NFT pops up on OpenSea, and then we'll look at them, and you get a chance to share them with other people, and we'll point them out. So there's a 0.35 ETH in Gen 2 trunks being dropped that day. No, Chad, it is not. That will be dropped when the metaverse is up and running, as it was done. So that'll be once that'll probably be in September or October, that will be taking place in the Gen 2 trunks. So that will be in September or October. There will be an indication on your NFT that you have it coming, right? There's a line item on it for it, but that will happen actually in September or October. How do we know if we qualified for Blast? Well, Matthew, you had to put up some additional assets. So we had a sign up form. You had to provide the additional assets. If you did that, then you are qualified. You already have an airdrop coming. One of the cool things about it, guys, and we're going to look at doing a lot more stuff on Blast once this is done. There's going to be some additional airdrops that are going to happen. So, we're excited about the chain and where it's going. So, we'll be doing some other additional things for it. The people that did do it will get the Blast airdrop, and then there'll probably be a couple other additional small airdrops that they'll get. That's all combined together as one. And then we'll start working on some other ones. Okay, mine says participated, but shows everything as pending, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't know if they marked them in there. I don't know. Matthew, did you do the additional assets on it for it? If not, then it's probably just there. I don't know. We'll check on that and see. It shouldn't show it unless you did. And all the items have been more than completed. And I know that because I personally did them myself. It's easy to do when you are the AXA and you get all the items done for doing it. So, as a matter of fact, if you did do the Blast airdrop, I did all of your initial setup. So the first initial walkthrough, and I've done 90% of all the updates. For that. I usually did them about 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, but I did get them done for you.
He works really cheap for us, so
I do
keep him busy.
I'm the least expensive AXA that we have. All right. So, but you guys know that that's how we improve our software, right? Is I go do the actions, go through the stuff. There's no aspect of this company that I'm not involved with, whether it's developing, coming up with ideas and concepts, actually doing the work. And I'll always do that because I believe that's the best way to know what the people you're working with are going through on a daily basis. It's how we can improve. It's how we can make things better. So, all right. So Matthew doesn't remember, but we'll check for you, Matthew. Okay. We'll see where you're at with that. So with answering all those questions, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to put the chat up there. I'd love to get feedback from you guys on the video that we did here real quick on Otherverse. Did this change anybody's thought process of maybe going, well, actually, I didn't realize that? Or I'd love to get some feedback from everybody on it. If you can take a second and type in the chat and let me know. If you're on YouTube, of course, Sharona's can retype it for you and cut and paste.
Makes me wish I bought another drone.
Marty was hopping for the upgrade.
I see what you did there.
As a gamer, things are looking nice. The more customization, the better. Yeah, definitely. That's what people are really into. Jody, my grandkids are going to go wild. Jody's going to be the one in there. You guys are going to go in, and Jody's going to be there all the time, hanging out, shaking hands. He's going to become a master of the metaverse, right? He'll be like, he'll be enjoying it in there because he's going to find out the functionality that he can get business done faster, that he can build better relationships, that you can do different things in there as you go through. And I think all of us are going to find that out. It's going to be one of those things, well, I'll never do that. And then, I've had a few people in the early days of social media. I'll never be on Facebook. Oh my God. They're not only on Facebook, but they're like, master Facebook wizards, right? I mean, it's like that, it's, oh, I'll never do that, or I'll never do this. And, it's, I remember my mother-in-law who's passed away, at one point would not use the ATM machine. She would go into the bank and she would do all her deposits in the bank. Finally, the bank people took her outside and said, no, this is safe. It's good. It's okay. And they helped her with the transaction. you could not get her to go in the bank after that, right? She's like, I ain't going to the bank. What the heck would I go in the bank for? I can go to this machine right here, and it does it. It's faster, it's better, it's more efficient, right? So from the one side to the other side very quickly. So, all right. All right. Yes, 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 yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here on a Saturday. We appreciate you. We're going to continue to push forward, make things happen. The future is bright. We're going to grab it, and we're going to create some incredible success in the next couple of weeks, guys. I should be able to roll out our plan for the next 24, 36 months and beyond of what we're going to do with Nexus. So if you were engaged with Nexus prior to this, maybe you own some True Badger token, maybe you own some NSI token, maybe you end up and have some Safufied token. Hold on to your whatever you want to hold on to, because we got some great things that are going to be coming here pretty soon. I do really appreciate the dedication and the loyalty and sticking with us through this, guys. I know it's not easy to do. Lots of people out there make promises, and lots of people say they're going to do lots of things, and then, you know, when it gets a little tough, they pack their bags and go play ball on another field. That's not us. We're here. We're going to continue to be here, and we're going to make everything that we have talked about a reality,
and
no
more.
matter what. All right, and more. All right, thank you, guys. Everybody have a good. Is that
We have
one more question
on YouTube? Was how do we get to the Otherverse buying site?
That is a good question. It will be, I believe, on Monday or Tuesday, guys. You can go to just otherverse.io. Okay, it will be on the front page. We've built a whole new page, explains, you know, what Otherverse is, what the goals are, all that stuff. It should be up by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Okay, so otherverse.io is the easiest place to get there and to go in that direction. So otherverse.io. All right. And again, it not right today. I mean, you can go there today and go look around, but the page for that will be right there, otherverse.io. You'll be able to go in there and make that happen. I'm hoping in the next couple weeks we'll show some more of the areas inside there. There's a whole skate park that's already been built. There's a whole outdoor area. Like, I got to tell you guys, one of the things too is I try to listen to some like soothing meditation music, you know, at least once a day, kind of calm my mind down a little bit and get in the right framework. And especially in the next, you know, 3, 4, 5 months when you can put on goggles, there's an outdoor environment. And we showed a little piece of it like a year ago or so, I believe, on one call or whatever. But when you're as an avatar, when you're walking through, especially if you put on the goggles and immerse yourself in that area, it really feels, you know, like you're walking through the forest, right? That you're on this journey. And you know, there's a deck there, and there's some chairs, and there's a waterfall that's coming down. And I could see myself just, you know, I'm a little stressed today. Let me put on my goggles. Let me go into my metaverse. Let me go into a 3D environment, and I'm going to go and I'm going to walk through the forest, go see the little birds and the animals and the stuff like that. And then I'm going to walk up to my little deck area, and I'm going to sit in the most comfortable chair in the world, right? It's going to be phenomenal. And there's going to be a waterfall coming down. And there'll be a little birds flying and chirping, and, you know, maybe even a little hummingbird there. And I'm just going to be able to sit back and relax and de-stress. I'm not going to have to get in my car to go. I'm going to just do it right from home. So a run in the forest, yeah, you'll be able to go for a jog in the forest, you know, and that type of stuff. So guys, this is all coming here in the next few months, where these will begin to become a reality by the end of the year. My buddy Steve actually just went to Vegas and went to a convention, and he was at the convention, and I believe he said something about they're a little bit more tiring than they used to be, right? A little bit more work than he remembers, right? Walking the showroom floors and running from place to place and being able to do that, and never mind the expense. Steve, how expensive was it to go to the show and stay in a hotel? They never have the cheap rates when you go to the hotel, right?
They
It's
say it's a group rate, but
your $50 a night hotel all of a sudden is costing you $375, right? For 7 nights at a convention. And then of course food and waiting in lines, and a couple thousand for 6 nights. Yeah. So imagine being able to do that. Not every time, because people still want to go to conventions, right? Just like we still go to stores. I want you guys to think about this. We still go to stores. I still go to the store occasionally and buy stuff. Most of my shopping is done online. It gets delivered to my house, right? Both will exist. Same thing in the convention area. The difference is if I have, how many of you guys, when you were working, missed a convention or missed something important like your kid's graduation or a wedding or an event that you really wanted to go to, but your convention that is the key convention of your whole industry? I know Rhonda understands this. She was in the cosmetics area, right? In that area. And they don't always put conventions when it's convenient. People plan weddings on convention weekends and that type of stuff. And she had to make a choice, right? Do I go? It's my business. It's important. Or do I go to my niece's wedding? Which is also extremely important, right? And you have to make those choices. Think about a day when you wouldn't have to make those choices. You could either attend the convention in real life and the wedding virtually, or you could attend the convention virtually and the wedding in real life, right? Think about these. Think about the benefits. Think about where it is going. They're going to be a reality. As the avatars continue to improve, you guys have seen those avatars. That's not the stopping point. That's the starting point of where those avatars are. They will go to the next level. They will go to more improved avatars, to where eventually, you and your avatar are standing next to each other and you're like, which one's Corey? Oh, wait, the one on the right's the real Corey. No, the one on the left's the real Corey. Oh, no, I just saw the one on the right winked at me. That must be the real Corey, because he's always winking at me. I don't know why. You got to ask him, why he's always winking at me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. We got some work to do. I got to jump on with the team here and go over some stuff real quick. As a matter of fact, Corey, if you could let everybody know if we could jump on Zoom here, everybody that can join us here in about 5 minutes. I have got some stuff to go over. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I know Lovejoy's got some points. I actually looked at her account. I think it was the night before last. She was the last person that I did the multiplier for on the last multiplier. So I know that is cranking away. Steve's as well. Jody's. I've done all these. So it's exciting. So anyway, guys, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And we will continue to fight the battle, and we will win.
Thanks, everybody.